Hi VC, this is Aaron, Mutha Alamere, and today I'm counting down my top 40 records of 1975. So what I've done on this is, this series I'm doing is I'm just putting together a list of my favorites from each year, and the only stipulation I have is that I have to actually own a physical copy of it. So if, my favorite record from that year, I don't own it, I won't put it on here. So that's my only stipulation, and these are my favorites. So it's just what I personally like the best and what I listen to the most. And this year, 1975, was extremely difficult. I have about 25 records sitting over that didn't quite make it that are really good. It was just a really strong year. A lot of great records. So even like the ones towards the bottom of this list are really good. Every one of these records I like a lot. So this is just how I like them. So starting out, number 40, I've got Jeff Beck, Blow by Blow. Great record. It's got some killer stuff on here. Freeway Jam is probably the most known. This is a great record. Really great guitarist. Kind of a rock, jazz, fusion mix. Really killer stuff. Jeff Beck, number 40. Okay, at number 39, Face the Music from ELO. Really great record from them. It's got Strange Magic and Evil Woman. Those two songs are amazing. But this whole album is solid the whole way through. Really great record here. Number 38. Now, a lot of people will have this way higher on their list, but like I said in my last year, I had a certain record of them that I really loved, and the rest of them I like. And this one I like a lot, like all their stuff. But this is Night at the Opera from Queen. It's got Bohemian Rhapsody, which is one of my least favorite songs they do, actually. It's good, don't get me wrong, but, You're My Best Friends on here. I'm in Love with My Car, that's a really good one. It's a great record. All these are great records, every one of them. There's not a bad record in this top 40. I love them all. Just, I like some of them more than others. Okay, at number 37, here's a really good one. I just listened to this the other day, and it's really good. Excellent record, Katie Lied by Steely Dan. Amazing. They're great musicians, of course, and this has some great songs. Really solid listen the whole way through. Really great record here. I didn't even realize that Michael McDonald was a background singer on this, but you hear it here and there. Okay, at number, what am I at? 36. I got Styx with Equinox. Great record here. Lorelei was the big single off this. Really good record all the way through. This is a great version of this album too. This audiophile record of it. It's killer. So next up at number 35, I've got War. Why Can't We Be Friends? Amazing record. Low Riders on this. The title song. Just a great band. Really great album here. Okay, at number 34, some Tommy Bolin with Teaser. Very underrated guitarist. He died way too young. I love this album. And of course, I really like the version of Teaser by Motley Crue. That's really cool. But this is a really solid record. Great guitar work. He was a really good musician. Number 33, got some Nothing Fancy from Leonard Skinner, their third album. It's, Saturday Night Special is probably the biggest hit off this, but it's like all these others, really solid record the whole way through. Great, great cover there. Really good record. Number 32, got some David Bowie with Young Americans. Another really solid record. I mean, every one of these I love. They're all great. Some really good stuff on them. Good record. Number 31, this is actually one I really like a lot, but there's so many good ones, it's this low. This is the debut from Journey. They were very progressive at this point. It's before Steve Perry, and it had Greg Raleigh was the singer, and him and Neil Schon came over from Santana and formed Journey, and it's a really good record. I like this one a lot. Really great listen. Okay, start off my top 30 with one of my favorite artists, Bob Seger, Beautiful Loser. Really good record. I mean, it's got some great songs. The title song, Catmandu, Jody Girl, really good stuff here. I'm a huge Bob Seger fan. Next up, this is a very good band with a very good record. This is Armageddon. debut. I don't know if they had any others beyond this, but they're very progressive metal, kind of hard rock, progressive, good stuff. Really great record there. Number 28, got some Jefferson Starship with Red Octopus. I really like this record. It's my favorite Jefferson Starship record. I like a couple Jefferson Airplanes a little better than this, but this is a really great record. Really great musicianship. That song, Miracles, I really like that one. I remember that from when I was a kid. But this is a really good record. It's got some great musicians on here. Papa John Creech, I like him a lot. Good stuff there. Next up, I got the Eagles with One of These Nights. I love that title song. That's a really good one. And Lion Eyes is on here. You know, all their stuff is good. I like the Eagles. Take It to the Limit. Great record. They didn't put out a bad record. They were really good. Okay, at number, where am I at? 26. Got Gary Wright with Dreamweaver. This is a really good record. Kind of a pop, a little bit of psychedelic mixed in, some rock. It's really good. Love is Alive. I love that song and the title song. But this is a solid record the whole way through. Really great listen. Okay, number 25. Some Venus and Mars from Paul McCartney and Wings. Great record here too. I'm a huge fan of the Beatles, obviously, and all their solo stuff I like as well. So yeah, Venus and Mars. Listen to What the Man Said was probably the biggest single off this. Great record. Number 24, got some Foghat with Fool for the City. Maybe their best record. This is an excellent album. You know, every song's good. Slow Ride and the title song are their two big hits off it, but it's a really great record. Really interesting back cover too, uncover. Foghat, really great band there. Okay, number 23, got the Who by Numbers. This is actually one of the first two Who records I ever heard. I've always loved the song Squeezebox. It's a great song. This whole album is really good. I really like this era of the Who. Really killer stuff here. Good stuff. The Who. Next up, I've got a debut from a very influential punk rock lady. And this is a great record. This is Horses from Patti Smith. Love this album. I actually like her second one a little better, Easter, but I like this one a lot. This is her probably most known record, but really good stuff. She was very, very much ahead of her time. Great musician. I mean, great presence and great singer and lyricist. Really good stuff there. Okay, at number 21, got a live record. This is Blue Oyster Cult, On Your Feet, On Your Knees. Live from their first few records, which are my favorite era of Blue Oyster Cult, was their first few. I love their next little bunch of records as well too, but this is a really great live album. You know, it's got some great stuff on it. Cities on Flame and you know, Harvester of Eyes, great song. Red and the Black, Seven Screaming Dizbusters, that's a great one. Really killer record here. I like the Blue Oyster Cult a lot. The older I get, the better I like them too. They just keep growing on me. I've always liked them though. They're a good band. Okay, starting off my top 20 with a classic. This is a great record. A lot of people really love this one too. This is Welcome to My Nightmare, Alice Cooper. It's a lot of people think this is one of his best. I think it's probably about 5th or 6th best for me of him. Maybe even a little lower, but I still love it, and that's why it's this high. Number 20. Great album. Only Women Bleed is Cold Ethel, you know. Great album. Alice Cooper. What can you say? He's amazing. Up next, a lot of people's probably number 1. I'm a fan of this artist. He's not one of my very favorites, but I really like him, and this is a great record. This is Born to Run by Bruce Springsteen. Really killer. You know, that title song is iconic. The whole album is pretty iconic, really. Thunder Road, you know, great stuff on here. 10th Avenue Freeze Out, Jungle Land. You know, everyone knows this record. Up next, I got another another classic artist and another great record. This is Blood on the Tracks from Bob Dylan. At number, what is this? This is Blood on the Tracks, number 18. So yeah, that's how strong this year is. That this is 18. This is a great one. Tangled Up in Blue, you know, great album. Bob Dylan. Okay, at number 17, Number 17. I had to watch my list because I have one CD in here. So, number 17, I've got Siren from Roxy Music. Really great record. This is actually the only Roxy Music I have. I really like them. They're a great band, but I need to get more of them. I don't have any of them on vinyl. It's my only one. Besides, of course, Love is the Drug. I love that song. I actually put that on my my compilation. I made some CDs for my wedding reception. I put that one on there. But this is a great album. They're a great band. I wish I had more of them. I'll be getting them as soon as I run across them in the wild. I'll pick them up for sure. Really good album there. Okay. At number 16, one of the strongest debuts of the decade. This is a great record. This is Dreamboat Annie from Heart. Love this album. This is one of their best. It's got, Magic Man and Crazy on You, but this whole album is great. Got a lot of slower, like folk type moments and some rockin' moments. Really good stuff. They were a great band. They are. Ann and Nancy Wilson are amazing. Really good stuff here. Dreamboat Annie, number 16, I believe. Yep. Okay, number 15. The second album by this amazing kind of super group. They had members from a lot of different bands come together to form them. It's a Straight Shooter from Bad Company. And this is just as strong as their debut. It's an amazing record. It's got Good Lovin' Gone Bad, Feel Like Making Love on here. Shooting Star, that song is one of my favorites by the band, maybe my favorite. But I love this record, number 16. Number 15. It's an all-time classic here. This is Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd. What can I say? They're just a great band, and it's an amazing record. The stretch of records they did was just, one of the best stretches of albums put out by any band. Great stuff here. Okay, at number 13. This is not a debut, but it's a debut by this formation of this band, and I really love this band, and I really love this record. I've heard it since I was a kid. My parents had it on vinyl when I was a kid, so it's one of my, heard it since 1975. This is Fleetwood Mac, self-titled. Amazing record. I love this. Everyone knows, the big hits, which are like Say You Love Me, Rhiannon, Crystal's really great. But the ones I really love are like Monday Morning, and I'm So Afraid is one of my favorite songs by Fleetwood Mac. I love that one. Landslide's on here. This is a great record. Blue Letter, Over My Head. Amazing. They were so good at this era of their career. Just killer stuff. Okay, at number 12. This is a really great record here. This is Bandolier by Budgie. And I would have Budgie more on my list, but I only have a couple albums by them, and I really love this one. This is a great album. Just amazing musicians, amazing stuff. Kind of progressive hard rock, bordering on metal. Kind of like similar to Rush, but not quite as. I like them a little better actually. I like Budgie quite a bit. They're a good band. Number 11. Wow, this is hard putting this out of my top 10. This is Ritchie Blackmore's Rainbow. I love this. It's Ronnie James Dio, Ritchie Blackmore. It's got most of the band from Elf on this one, and then later on, Rainbow would morph into a different band, kind of, which just blows me away. Man on the Silver Mountain, of course, is the big hit. Great record. Love this one. There's the inner here. Yep, Rainbow, number 11. Okay, the top 10, and every one of these in the top 10 I love. They're just records I listen to a lot. And this is one of my very favorites by this band. This is Toys in the Attic from Aerosmith. Of course, everyone knows this record. Had a couple great big hits off it. The title song, Walk This Way, Sweet Emotion. But I like the deeper cuts a little better. Like, No More, No More, Round and Round. Great stuff here. Adam's Apple. Amazing record. At number 9. One of my very favorites by this band, but there's so many good records, it's only at 9. This is Sabotage by Black Sabbath. This is an amazing record. Symptom of the Universe, Megalomania. Great stuff. The Writ. Not one of their commercially successful as some of their others, but this is every bit as good as any record they ever did. Great record. Okay, At number 8, this is an album I've just got recently. I'd heard it a couple times, but then I heard it on vinyl this last week. I've been hearing it over and over. I've listened to it a few times, and it's just an amazing record. Come Taste the Band by Deep Purple. One of my favorite bands, of course, and this is a great record. Tommy Bolin makes an appearance twice on this list because he is the lead guitarist on this, and his guitar work is amazing on the on this time around with Ode to G, the instrumental. It's just, wow, it just blows me away. But every song's good on this. It's very different for Deep Purple, but so when it really grows on you, the more you hear it, the better it gets, and this is a really great album. David Coverdale, Glenn Hughes, Tommy Bolin, Ian Pace, and John Lord. Amazing band. Okay, number 7. Great record here, double album, Physical Graffiti from Led Zeppelin. Of course, it has Kashmir and so many great songs on this. This is an amazing record. Might be the pinnacle of their career, really. I mean, 4 and 2 are probably their most popular. A lot of people really love House of the Holy and 3, but for me, this is right up there with any of them. Great record. Okay, number 6. Amazing record here. Hair of the Dog from Nazareth. You know, what can I say about this? That title song is iconic. It's got Miss Misery on it. You know, Love Hurts. Amazing album. I know that's a cover, but they do it so good. But this whole album's really good. Probably my favorite Nazareth record. I mean, it's just so iconic and great. So I'm up to my top 5, and these are the cream of the crop for me. All 5 of these are just, they could, you know, they could interchange a little bit because I love them all so much. This is number 5 is Fandango from ZZ Top. Love this record. The first side of this is live, and it's an amazing, just energetic performance, very killer. But the second side, the studio side, it's got some of their heaviest stuff, some of their bluesiest stuff. It's got Blue Jean Blues. That's an amazing one. But there are 2 heavy ones on here. Heard It on the X and Nasty Dogs and Funky Keens is about as heavy as ZZ Top got. Really great stuff. It's got the big hit Tush on it. Balinese, another great one. Mexican Blackbird, very original song. This is a great album. I love Fandango. Number 5. Number 4. Now this record will appear later in another year too. But this is the Australian version of High Voltage from AC/DC. Way different than the American version. It's got only like maybe 3 or 4 songs that are on the American version, but this album is maybe my favorite AC/DC record. I love this. It's got, you know, Baby Please Don't Go, She's Got Balls, Little Lover, Stick Around, Soul Stripper. I love that one. You Ain't Got a Hold on Me. Love Song. That's an amazing one that not a lot of people know. And Show Business. But this is just an amazing record. Love it. Number 4, AC/DC, Australian version of High Voltage. Okay, at number 3. One of my very favorite by this band, if not my favorite. So definitely my top 2, maybe top 3. This is In Trance from Scorpions. Great record. This is really where they hit their stride. Got Ulai John Roth on the lead guitar and does some vocals. Dark Lady, the title song. Robot Man, you know, Night Lights. Every song is really good on this. Amazing guitar. Great album. In Trance, number 3. And, you know, I'm a huge fan of a couple bands, so they're going to always be my favorites when it's my favorite band. You know, not always, but it is early in this career for this band. For me, nothing beats it. This is a number 2, Dressed to Kill from Kiss. A lot of people rip on this one, but this album has some of my very favorite Kiss songs. Rock and Roll Night, of course, is on it. But, you know, the songs like She's one of my very favorites. Love Her All I Can. Rock Bottom with that amazing Ace Frehley guitar intro. You know, Room Service, Come On and Love Me. Anything for My Baby. You know, all these could have been singles if they were put out later in their career. Amazing record. I love Dressed to Kill. Number 2. And most people that know me will be able to guess my number 1 now. My favorite live album of all time. One of my favorite albums of all time. Number 1, Kiss Alive. Just, what can I say? This is just an amazing album. Every song is a classic. It's just one great song after the other. after another, and the drum solo on 100,000 Years, and then with Paul Stanley doing his banter, is one of my favorite songs of all time. It's just great. Start with Deuce and Strutter, Got to Choose, Hotter Than Hell, Firehouse, First Sight. I mean, it's just amazing. Rock Bottom on here, you know, Black Diamond, She, Parasite, just goes on and on. I really need a better copy of this. My uncle gave me this one. I still have it. I mean, it plays decent, but I'd like to get a really clean copy. But there we go. Number 1 for 1975, Kiss Alive. Number 2, Dress to Kill from Kiss. Number 3, In Trance from Scorpions. Number 4, High Voltage, Australian version from AC/DC. Number 5, Fandango from ZZ Top. Number 6, Hair of the Dog from Nazareth. Number 7, Physical Graffiti, Led Zeppelin. Number 8, Come Taste the Band, Deep Purple. Number 9, Sabotage, Black Sabbath. Number 10, Toys in the Attic, Aerosmith. Number 11, Richie Blackmore's Rainbow. Number 12, Bandolier from Budgie. Number 13, Fleetwood Mac, self-titled. Number 14, Wish You Were Here, Pink Floyd. Number 15, Straight Shooter, Bad Company. Number 16, Dreamboat Annie from Heart. Number 17, Siren, Roxy Music. Number 18, Blood on the Tracks, Bob Dylan. Number 19, Born to Run, Bruce Springsteen. Number 20, Welcome to My Nightmare, Alice Cooper. Number 21, On Your Feet, On Your Knees, Blue Oyster Cult. Number 22, Horses, Patti Smith. Number 23, The Who, by Numbers. Number 24, Fool from the City, by Foghat. Number 25, Venus and Mars from Wings. Number 26, Dreamweaver, Gary Wright. Number 27, One of These Nights, The Eagles. Number 28, Red Octopus, Jefferson Starship. Number 29, Armageddon. Number 30, Beautiful Loser, Bob Seger. Number 31, Journey, self-titled. 32, Young Americans from David Bowie. Number 33, Nothing Fancy from Leonard Skinner. Number 34, Teaser from Tommy Bolin. Number 35, War with Why Can't We Be Friends. Number 36, I got Equinox from Styx. 37, Katie Lied, Steely Dan. 38, Night at the Opera from Queen. 39, Face the Music from ELO. And number 40, Blow by Blow from Jeff Beck. So there we go. There was 1975. These years just keep getting harder and harder because there's so many bands and so much great music. It's not at all like today where it's just, you know, you find a good album here or there. Back in the 70s and 80s and early 90s, there was just so much great music that it's hard to fit them all in. Once I get up to the 80s, I might have to make top hundreds because there's so much stuff. Even then, I'll have to leave a lot of really great ones off. So I'm going to try to stick with 40 as long as I can, though. And I might just stick with it the whole way. I don't know. I'll see. But I know when I get into the era with the heavy metal and the great power pop and all that stuff, it's going to be a lot of great albums. So, all right. Thanks for watching, everybody. And keep on rocking.